was originally darker skinned.
Yeah.
The guy that works under Mr. Burns.
Yeah, Miss Smith.
Yeah, Smithers
was originally meant to be black.
Yeah, I never knew. I didn't remember that.
I listened to Homer sing "Welcome to the Internet" the other day, and was like, oh, okay.
Oh God, yeah, because people are doing all those AI things. There are already people posing as like presidents and stuff, getting people to send them money and shit.
Under Mr. Burns.
Yeah, Smithers.
Yeah, Smithers.
Oh shit, you're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I sent Goat the title of today's session because my friends, when I was talking to them about D&D, they're like, make it a SpongeBob reference. And I was like, I already did, but I guess I'll do another one. And it was Ruin or All the Change in Me Pocket.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you like turnabout something.
Oh my god!
How much?
Because you're over here.
How much money we talking here?
Like,
yeah, how much money are we talking? Originally, it was either All the Change in Me Pocket or Ruin or 62 cents. It was one of those two titles, and then they told me that they like the pocket one more.
E.
What was it?
Rated E for E.
Ew. That's a gross backpack. Ew.
How dare you just
backpack.
me like that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I love that backpack.
Yes.
I don't like how. First of all, it's too fucking small. Second of all, it's just gross.
It's a mini backpack. It's gonna be small.
Okay, before we start session, do we need to talk about scheduling?
Yes, that is something I was going to bring up. Since everybody is here, from the 9th through the 15th, I will have off. If everybody also has off on next Wednesday, I was thinking of having it happen earlier and longer.
Can do
if
that.
That's okay with everybody.
Yeah. I was going to argue like a 5 to 6 hour session.
Oh, it's probably going to be like a 5-hour session. We can go 6 hours if you guys really want to, but I'm leaving that up to you. My minimum right there is like five hours. There will be breaks. There will be snack breaks, bathroom breaks.
My answer depends on how much earlier.
Like, hours.
So yeah, it'd be 2 hours before we usually do. So rather than for me it being 11:30 when we would usually start, it would be 9:30.
So it would be 6:30 for me.
Yeah, it'd be like 5 to 6.
Dakota and the rat, I believe.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 5 to 6.
I can do my best.
If not, we can start like rather than being on a 30-minute thing, we could start at like 10 for me. So it'd be like still like a 4-hour session, or we just go like a little later.
So I have on that day, I think. Let me double check on my schedule because I think I'm the only one that has the not so flexible schedule. Because I got work at 2 p.m. on the 13th. So on Wednesday I'm off. So I can stay up. I can stay up a little bit.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll start a little earlier on the next Wednesday then. And get some. It'll be a good game. We'll get some stuff done. See how far we get into tonight's game. Right, I was going to have somebody cameo tonight, however, he turned it down. There is going to be a cameo towards the end of the game. Like when you guys get to like the final boss area. But that's still a ways away. But there's going to be a cameo.
Okay.
Also, Go, thanks for waiting until after I was done talking about the thing and then starting stream, so I didn't
Yeah.
want that on stream. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, fucking Kelto's over here, like, exploding ketchup everywhere.
There's a ghost. It was
Bro,
indeed a ghost.
bro, you should watch out for ghosts.
Alright, so Kelta's doing the recap tonight.
My new Ghost Hunter
Oh
show
my
will go
God.
real hard.
I don't even remember half the things that happened.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Helen's not afraid of ghosts.
Oink.
Yeah. See? Helly's strong, baby.
I like got blues.
Do we have any dungeon music?
Rudy. I just put some in the chat.
Okay. I love that image. It's some great. I love that. It almost sometimes abandoned like ruins and stuff like that look look just so great. I love it.
It really spurs that little boy that just wants to go tick through everything.
Yeah, I'm just like, ooh. All right.
Alrighty, so who's ready for the recap?
But I don't know. I actually don't remember the beginning halfway through. Which is sad.
It's all good.
You want to do the recap, Goot?
Okay. So we talked to the king. I obviously have forgotten a lot of things. So he told us that we can get our stuff by going through here and going to deal with his, I think, child. I think. Not great. So we headed out, and then we went to a shop, and then we were like, oh, that's cool. And then I think we sold some stuff. Then we headed to another shop. Rurin did not have the gold, is what he said. Found out he had quite a bit of gold on him and his character. And then we went to bed for the night. Then we went to the bed. I think so, yeah. And then we left. We left the town, and then we headed down to this place. And immediately Ruin left us and did some puzzling. And then, which opened the rest of the place up. And now Rurin is stuck in a hall, in an infinite looping hallway, and cannot get out without a buddy.
Yeah.
The second trap he's stuck in
Yeah.
this dungeon.
We don't know he is there. We have not had any thoughts except, oh, he can take care of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know where he is. I mean, I could probably make an intelligence check or something. That's all I can recognize. I probably missed some stuff though.
Oh, important things about what the king told us was we have to bring back his son, and gold, we're not allowed to remove any gold from the vault. It has to stay there. Don't touch it.
Right.
No,
Don't,
that's not what he said.
don't
I just
take
put
it.
in the King's mission in the chat.
The king's mission, find the son and return with him along with the gold stored in the mine forge. You are told you are free to keep anything you find, but the gold belongs to the kingdom. So we got to bring him gold. but we can't keep that gold. We can take everything else. The rest of it goes hard. So,
And then your debt may or may not be forgiven.
may or may not. Nobody else cares, and I certainly don't give a shit.
All we know is we're definitely not allowed to leave if we don't do this.
Yep.
Uh,
Really? Hi. Love you.
Love you too. Alrighty. Now, beginning where we left off, Rurin had solved one little maze that he found himself lost in, and only to immediately go and wander into one trap to the side room where he just kept having him go up and down until he decided to go backwards a bit and then opened the door and got himself out, only to walk into yet another trap that has him walking infinitely down a set of stairs.
Yeah.
And Shink found herself in a peculiar room that has little teleportation circles that are hidden until she steps on them and they transport her back to the beginning of the room.
Yeah.
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 Bye home.
Yeah, haha, you found me.
But have we found ourselves?
Oh, yes. There was also a certain item found by Heli that was then traded for some stuff to Zesh. Zesh is now in possession of the Emperor's new clothes gear set and has unlocked the set bonus.
And Helly wants to be naked.
There's literally nothing stopping her, but alright.
Well, they do say the Emperor wears no clothes.
Well, the Emperor's new clothes was a story about an Emperor getting tricked into thinking he was wearing the finest clothes, but in fact he was just being tricked out of his money.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are free to move. Except for Rurin, you're still stuck in that spot.
I'm really moving.
You can move if you want, Ruin. You'll just be moving in the same little space.
Yeah, I'm moving alright. Maybe not freely.
This is like liminal spaces. I love that. I love that Reddit. It kind of spooks me.
I'm moving.
This is the antidote.
My bad, hold up.
My bad. Hold up.
And stop.
Oh no, you're good to go. You're there. Keep going.
As you step on yet another familiar circle and find yourself back at the beginning of the room, Shink. Shink, after the third circle activates.
Thank you, Helly.
Hold on 1 second. I have to burp.
What is she doing?
Stop drawing things. The circles will vanish again.
Oh no. It's like Minesweeper, you lost.
Wait, Shink.
What? What? There wasn't one there before.
No, because
Yeah,
they
there
reset.
wasn't.
Yeah, because it's a game. It changed.
Back to the beginning of the room.
Yeah, you're playing another game of Minesweeper.
I hate those.
You could always ask for help. Huh? Well, it looks like she's in the middle of something.
And back to the beginning.
I don't want to get lost in this place. Heather, would you like to accompany me? See what's going on? I haven't seen Ruin in a while. Yes. Well, then let's go. We'll be right back. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. He must have gone this way, if he went anywhere. So, I see this
You
door on the
successfully made it
left.
to the other side.
Hooray!
I yell Krakow really loudly. Can they hear me through the door?
Braun, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, oh no.
Krakow! Krakow! It's like going in and then distant and then in and then distant.
For you, Rurin, you would actually hear it echo around, coming back from behind you again.
Oh.
Mhm.
9. You feel like you could hear something, Braun, but it's just like almost like an annoying buzz in your ear, almost.
What about this door?
Yep, you can certainly go to open it if you'd like.
I'll check it.
Alrighty. That's.
Derp a derp. I'm a mouse.
You find a room with 2 of them teleporter-looking deals.
Oh.
Shink, give me just a second.
Okay.
Interesting. Hey, look at this. 2 teleporters. The history of dwarves and dwarven magic.
Hold on one second. Alright. Shink, you teleport to another space, and we'll get to you in a minute. Alright, Braun, you find yourself in a little room with 2 teleporters on either side of the room.
Well, are you in here, Ruin? I guess I get no response.
Yeah, you get no response.
All right. Well, we'll come back to that room in a bit. Let's keep searching, Helly. Well, there's a door right here. I guess I will open it and check.
Alright, opening the door will immediately cause the effect to end on you, Rurin. As you see the wall fall away from an illusion of a wall to an open door with Braun on the other side.
He's like panting. Like his like hands are on his like knees. Oh, hello there, Krakow. I seem to have fallen into a trap.
Oh my goodness. Are you all right, dear friend?
Well, now that you're here, yes, I'm doing much more better than all right.
Very good, my dear boy.
Walks out. I was stuck walking in a perpetual circle of stairs.
My
You
goodness.
wouldn't have known it was a circle. It would just look like a straight line of
Kept walking
stairs.
up stairs over and over again.
Well, me and Helly are here.
Oh, thank goodness. Let us continue on.
Yes, let us continue on. I believe that mayhaps our dear bird friend might have figured things out. The other Kinku, Shink. She might have figured something out.
What, the other Kinku?
No.
We have more than one
It's not a
Kinku?
Kinku.
No, I misspoke.
No, that's fine in character for Braum, actually.
Like some racist shit.
That's a racist.
Wow. No,
Oh,
he's
you
not
think we
like that.
So all birds are, yeah.
birds look alike? Is that what you're trying to say?
That can't be true at all because I drew both of them and they look vastly different. I know.
Hey, Rod's words, not yours.
Yeah, Braum's words, not mine. Yeah. That's a different story altogether.
Nothing you want to
You
do
see,
in this one?
did you want to check out the other room, Helly?
What did you find over here? He points to across the door.
Oh, just 2 teleporting circles.
Oh,
I didn't see you in there, so I thought it would be best if we kept going.
oh, thank you, my friend. I went through an odd hallway of walls and stairs on the far end of the hall, on the other side of the hallway down there, as he points to over this direction, and it would oddly like, I guess, teleport me back to the entrance until I somehow found my way through it. So, and then I found myself in a different staircase with the doors locked earlier. So, this vault dwarven area is very odd. How, as they say, do you people get through this kind of stuff?
Oh, I believe they would have a map or something. Or some kind of magic.
Braun, give me a history check with advantage.
Oh, now I have advantage.
Oh,
Advantage.
Well, because you're a dwarf.
yeah. Wow.
Not great.
Hey, 11's better than 10. Hmm?
You will recall that the Mind Forge was almost like a temple of knowledge seekers. The basic rooms you had found over here were where acolytes would stay, and this first floor area was like a training ground for them.
Oh. It was like a training ground for them. It was almost a temple of sorts.
Oh.
Yes. But
Alright.
that's where my knowledge ends. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Anything is of help. This place is just rather tiresome, Kraku. My talons are sore. But let us see what's in this room that you found.
Maybe there's some hot cocoa or something like that in there.
Oh, that does sound delicious. I wonder how dwarven chocolate tastes like.
Oh, decadent. Beyond your belief.
Oh, delightful. I might have to pick some up once we're done here.
Yes.
Come, let's see what this room has to offer us now. Yes?
Yes.
Stand behind Helly.
Helly, you may go. Yeah.
I'll wait for Braum.
Wait.
Alright, and I'll go.
Wait. So what do you think, Helly? You have an engineering mind, don't you? You use that cannon.
It's you just hold Alt and you can place yourself however you like.
I know.
Alright, Helly's stepping onto the the little teleporter pad. The ruby will glow with a bright flash, and you two will watch as she vanishes.
Oh. Oh dear, Kraku. What?
So you'll find yourself in a single lone room with yet another teleporter pad.
Well, you did say they were. Did Brom know there were teleporter pads?
Yeah.
You said.
Depends on
Okay.
this one.
Oh, just
well,
a
you
second.
did say they were teleporting. So.
Alrighty.
We just. I don't know where they go.
Should we?
With another bright flash, you all watch as Helly comes back on the other teleporter pad across the room.
Oh.
No.
But there she is, Kraku. Oh, all right.
Hello.
Where did you
Hello.
go? Where did you go, little one?
Holly. Alright.
Oh,
You vanish with yet another bright flashlight, appearing in the same room again.
wait, hold on. I try to go after her.
Well, what if we go in the other one, Brom?
I try to go after Helly.
Okay, it's hold Alt and then drag your token where you want it to be.
Okay.
Alright, with a bright flash rune, we'll watch as Braun vanishes. Give me just a second for that, buddy. Oh, yes. Thank you, Braun,
You got it.
because you're the lucky lottery winner.
Hell yeah.
Of course,
Just a second.
Hell yeah. Wait, Helly, no.
Oh dear. Kraku indeed.
No, this is a sticky wicket. My atoms have been completely rearranged.
Discombobulated.
I have
Alright, Ruin, again, like I said, you watch as a bright flash and Braun disappears. Braun, you will come to find yourself in a completely darkened room.
Oh god.
Oh. I guess.
Shink, give me just a second. I'll reveal what area you are in.
Let's see if I got any spells. I guess I will cast Create Bonfire.
You have Mochi.
You have to be able to see an area with which to light said bonfire.
That's Shink.
There's Shink in this corner, yeah.
Whatever.
Don't move around, Shink. All right. Braun,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I guess I will take out my tinderbox and light it and light Mochi.
Alrighty. Lighting Mochi, you will find yourself in a room filled with large spikes.
Well, this is a predicament if there ever was one. Can I move at all?
You can move anywhere you'd like because you have to move off of the teleporter to move back onto it to activate it again.
Yeah. I'm just moving slightly. Can I move?
Oh no, you'll be moving onto one of those spaces.
No, I won't. Because
Yes.
I cast a disc. Floating disc.
Oh, floating disc.
Yeah. I was like, wait, no, I don't have to touch this. Fuck you. No. Where is it? I did not get rid of floating disc, that's for sure.
Couldn't you have also just jumped?
Floating disc.
I know I have
It
it.
would probably help if you didn't have all these like open like this.
There it is.
I'm not looking at it. You have to look at it.
Yeah, Tensor's floating disc, and I put it right here. and I jump onto it. If it exists, if I can actually cast.
Alright, so you jump from here back to here onto the teleporting pad?
Yeah.
Alright, you will be able to do so. And then jumping back on the teleporter, there'll be a bright flash of light.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna just jump in and kill myself. Fantastic. You're right.
And we're gonna move back one. Sorry, Shing. As Rurin, you will watch as there is another bright flash of light, and Braun comes back
Okay.
to the teleportation pad he just tried to use.
Oh dear goodness.
Brom, what happens?
Huh.
He reaches his hand out.
Oh well, Helly wasn't there, so it doesn't always go to the same place.
Oh, should I?
Ellie stepping on that teleport pad will bring you back to the initial one.
Oh, hey, Danny's back, Raku.
Helly, where the heck did you go? Was it filled with spikes or some other deadly trap?
Holly shakes her head no.
I guess I was the lucky one.
You most certainly were.
Well, I suppose I'll take a little look-see here. I'll step on this one.
Let's see. Well, then we'll get to ramp.
Alrighty, Rurin. Find yourself in a room with another teleporter at the end of the room.
He looks around, sees the other teleporter, and kind of just does like a hop. So he just presses the same one, I guess.
Alright, give me a strength check. I want to make sure your hop goes at least 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, can you do a vertical 5 foot?
Alright,
jump?
that'll work.
Damn, that's
And with a ruby flash,
Oh,
Ruin's back.
I see, but what, you didn't see Helly there? That was like a
no. Where I went was filled with spikes and was completely dark.
Where I went was just like a hallway room with another teleporter.
Yes, that's exactly what Helly said. So
Okay, well, let me try this one. I want to see this for myself, Kraku. Excuse me, I'm just gonna step on this.
Alright, Ruin with a bright flash, you are back in that same hallway on the teleporter you had seen from the other end.
He puts his hand on his hips and looks around and is just like, is Brom lying to me?
You could always ask Kelly.
He doesn't seem like the person to lie. He does another hop. There's a hop jump thing again.
Alright, strength check.
Break my
You
ankle.
know, you could... I rested right on this corner. It should be a 20.
It looks like a 20, yeah.
I'm just gonna give that to you.
A 20?
No, just the hop.
Oh, okay, alright. Wait, should I be on
You-
this one over here?
You should be. I'm sorry. I was like looking at something else at the same time.
He looks over at Brom.
Right.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm in this. I went to the same. Brom,
mm-hmm.
I don't want to call you a liar.
Okay. Well, don't.
Well, I'm not.
Mhm.
Kraku. I was. It's the same room, Brom.
Okay,
It's the same
I'll
room.
do it again, and you follow me right afterwards.
Okay, how about we both go at the
No,
same
no,
time?
no. There could be possibly anything that could happen. You know what? It's not science. It's magic. We'll probably be fine. Let's go together.
Yeah, let's go
Besties.
together. Here,
Yeah.
I will. Here, this looks like a small platform. He reaches his hand out.
Yeah. All right.
Like grab.
We'll
grab
go
my
together.
hand.
We'll go
Yeah, okay.
together.
Yeah, we'll go together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I grab his hand, and so we can stand on the same platform, I guess.
Right, so you grab Rom and pull him up onto the platform with you, and you vanish along with Brom's hand.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I would have been like, wow.
There is no response from the teleport portal the moment you two are on top of it.
Oh,
Not even if we both do a little hoppy hop.
Not even if you both do a little hoppy hop. The teleporters apparently will only let one person through at a time.
Oh.
well, now we're learning. Only one at a time. Okay. Now I'll go, and then you go.
I'll take a step off. I step off. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
I get on the teleporter.
All right, and your hand teleport. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
Oh.
Bron, you will see a bright flash of ruby and find yourself in a room with another teleporter at the end of the hall.
Well, that's good. At least I don't have to worry about that one. I'll just go through this one.
I would like to step on this one as he steps on that one. Is that okay?
Yep, sure.
Okay. I'm just going to... Helly, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if Brom was put in the same room.
Hey.
Oh, well.
And Bron, Ruin, you will watch as you see the back of Bron's head vanish along with the rest of him as he goes into back to the same room.
Well, that's a useless room. It's just kind of a hallway with two teleporters. No,
Okay, well, I'm just gonna...
no doors or anything. Helly, what do you think that room is for?
It's almost like it's there to teach you about the teleporters.
What a useless room. Who would
Yeah,
never need
I
this?
saw you in the hallway room.
Exactly. I don't know what happened.
So I don't know what room you went to with spikes.
Yes, I don't know what room it was either. So, oh well. I guess it was a one-time thing.
It might have been. But who knows?
Alright, Zesh, give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Gosh. It's like Sephiroth is the darkness within.
Now! In Cloud Heart or something or other.
That's crazy. It's crazy that you would say that.
Alright, Zesh, you were looking along the same path as you had just watched Shink. You're able to just cross the room the same way Shink did. So you can just go straight across if you'd like. As you get to the other side, One Winged Angel begins playing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course, it's the metal version by the Black Mages.
Oh, hell yeah.
No. Alright, you guys are still in that room.
Alright.
I will... Wait, what'd you say?
What do you mean, what did I say? You guys are still in that freaking room.
Oh, okay, that's what I heard, okay.
Well,
I will try once more, I just want to be safe.
okay.
I'm not calling you a fibber, but I just want to see this room.
Okay.
And
I agree. Go.
And steps on the teleporter again.
Alright, alright, it just takes you to the same room with the hallway.
Well, I'll be damned. I think Brom is lying to me, but I can't say for certain.
Oh well.
It's okay, Raku, it's fine. We all can't tell the truth one way or the other sometimes. And then he just does another hop on the same teleporter.
Bells, frogs, big cherries, Peter, magic cheese, Sephiroth.
Don't roll.
No, it's bells, frogs, Bing cherries, damn it, now I don't remember it anymore. It's the misheard lyrics. I used to listen to that one all the time.
He's just gonna play with Bron's mustache.
Alright, okay. I was teleported back to the same hallway useless room, Brom Karaku. I
Hmm.
just don't see what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, it happened once. It was a once in a lifetime event, and it wasn't that memorable. So let's move on.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on.
Still
Before
think about
Helly,
it.
Helly's ADHD kicks in, so let's go.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's so
Come on,
rude.
come on, little boy.
That's so rude.
He
Ellie doesn't have ADHD.
He like places his hand on like Helly's shoulder and like is like, come on, let's start heading out. It's like, come on, little one, let's start going, Kraku.
Helly does not understand this thing of ADHD.
It's okay. You're just a little goblin.
Yeah, this little guy. Yep.
Nah.
You fucking invited me to the league. Oh. Okay. Have you seen the knoll?
Yes, they were down this way. We were looking for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Have you seen Shink anywhere?
They must have she was hanging out with Shink, so of course they'd probably be together. That's my assumption, though.
All right.
Alright, Helly, going into the room, you would see Zesh at the other side. Zesh, it's up to you whether you want to let them know the way through.
Wait, does she have
I'm
clothing on
gonna
now?
make a roll to see if she can figure out how to tell them how to get across.
Does she finally have clothes on now? Can we see the clothing?
Oh no, the clothes are
Nope.
still invisible.
Oh, okay.
Unless she chooses for them to be visible. But for the most part, no, they're still invisible.
Because I know she got.
I mean, she doesn't know that there's ever been a problem, so it's still
Yeah.
just the cape. It's still just the cape from Brooch and Crown.
Oh, okay. I thought like the gear set like it turned
One.
everything back on or something.
Yeah, she cannot figure out how to explain how to get across now that she's on the other side because it's turned around the wrong way for her.
Oh,
Uh,
dang. That's okay. That's all right. We're fine. We'll figure it out.
So what is this room, Kraku?
Easy. Don't worry about it. I'm going to cast Spider Climb.
I'm gonna cast my wings and fly over this bitch.
Yeah. I'm going to cast. Is that a concentration spell? Let me see.
Spider climb? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it's concentration. I was going to spider climb and then climb on these walls and then just use that instead.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna spider climb across this and then I'll be over to the other side.
What about Helly?
Yeah, I thought Rurin was gonna pick her up.
And fly?
Yeah. Can you do that? Are you not
She is
strong enough?
small. She
First of
is
all,
small. You would be able to do it without a strength check.
Okay. Helly, would you mind if I flew us over to where Zesh was at? Kraku.
Helly just nods her head.
All right. Well. May I pick you up and fly us? Is the question.
Helly nods her head.
Okay.
All right, Helly, you watch as Rurin begins climbing into the air with his wings, as he raises his horrifying talons, grabbing you by your shoulders and flying you across the room. You have
Helly's not
a
afraid of
distinct
anything.
knowledge of what a squirrel might feel like in this situation.
Please do not struggle, Kraku, or I might drop you, and that would be
Or
not
I
fun.
might rip off your head just to stop.
My talent, the claws might also take a bit of chunk from shoulders, but that's okay.
I cast
All right,
spider
well,
climb
You cast spider climb.
and I Spider-Man my way over here. Ba ba
You
ba
can only follow along the walls.
ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Braun,
Technically, he could go
Braun.
across the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm growing.
yes,
I'm gonna
you
go
could.
across the ceiling.
But I'm going to have to stop you as you got to that one point right across that, because as you step right directly while your body being over the circle, it flashes and you find yourself at the beginning of the room.
It's okay.
And
Ba, ba, ba.
you watch as the other circles.
I'm not. I'm
Invisible,
not paying
go
attention at this
invisible.
point. I just go.
Dude,
I'm.
just
I'm on the
fly.
ceiling.
Yeah, you gotta give me a second, buddy. I gotta move them.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, they move right now.
Go back to the beginning of the room,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
I could just fly you.
No,
over
no, no,
here.
no, no. I'm on the ceiling. It's totally fine. I
you
used the
sure?
spell slot.
Okay, well, I was just asking nicely.
Brahm, go back to the beginning of the room.
Is it?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
are you kidding me? You know what? I'll use another spell slot. Fine. All right. Fair enough. How far is Misty Step?
Mr. Step is 30 feet.
30 feet.
That is not all the way across.
So if you get to about where you saw that, you could get
It's like 50 feet.
anywhere over here.
Are you kidding me? Even my spider climb? That's not fair.
I am sorry, it's literally part of the thing that if you go anywhere above the circle, it activates.
Ellie, should
You don't have to actually touch it to activate it.
Should I just go get him? I don't know what to do.
Ellie
here.
nods.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
So, Helly, what did you find in the other rooms? Did you find anything interesting while I was gone?
Ellie shakes her head no.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
Congratulations, Braun, you
Fine.
got it all the way over.
Yeah.
You're finally here. Please, let's go through the teleporter. Whoop whoop.
Ellie won't tell him
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
tell the
whoa.
bird her findings and her trading. She doesn't trust the bird yet.
She doesn't trust the bird yet.
See, I figured it out. Now I will use the spider climb. Ellie, I can climb on walls.
Ellie looks at him, the blankest stare that she has ever given him.
What? That's cool. Come on.
It's gonna be like, yeah. So can other goblins. They can do that too.
Alright, you find yourselves in the second level of the Mine Forge.
Has Rap been exploring it for a while?
Shink technically got here earlier. I'm just
Shink.
revealing some stuff.
Giant gnome
There you go.
lady, you're here.
Yes, we knew that.
Oh.
It's okay, Rurin. I'm just saying we did do that. We knew that. I'm not trying to be a douche.
Let us adventure forward. Nope.
You're fucking slamming into walls at light speed.
Light speed. Let's go. Mach 5.
Y'all watch as Ruin just becomes a puff of pink, like
Pink.
pink,
Yes.
yeah, just puff of pink, and it's like just against a wall. You just see what a shadow of what was once the shape of a bird.
Oh, like cartoon Looney Tunes. The roll right there.
I would like to open the store.
You've opened the door.
You opened the door. You got on the floor. And then you went and did the dinosaur.
I don't see anything.
I don't see dinosaurs. No, I don't.
We can find them. Zish. Ruin, Helly, let's make sure we stay all in a group. Yes. I know, I understand. We should hang out with the group. We don't want another incident to happen.
But treasure could be All right.
Yes, because
All right.
yes.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
You could be stuck in a hole perpetually forever.
PTSD. Fucking PTSD. Helly, are we following the group? Okay. Well, all right. Well, damn, it just latched onto Brom's leg instantly.
Wait.
I kind of want to look at. I want to open this door.
The door's already open. You're looking down a hallway that turns.
Oh, whoa! What the hell?
You just zoomed into a wall.
I didn't mean to go that far. Well, there's a button over there, Brom. There's
There's a button.
a button. Oh.
No, it's one of those teleporters.
Oh.
Come along.
All right. Well, come on. Let's get going.
You got it, champ.
I don't want the Knoll lady mad again. She's very scary when she's mad.
I don't know. She's been very quiet right now.
Okay. Well, we must have not done anything wrong. Oop.
Sometimes when people are quiet, it means they are not. They are a little.
They're at their angriest.
That's when they're at their angriest. This looks like a Zelda puzzle, my man.
Bro, it looks like we're going through the Sky Temple in Twilight.
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like we're going through the Sky Temple in Minish Cap.
I haven't played that one.
Oh, Minish Cap is great, man.
I just started a new game through the freaking Virtual Boy like thing that they got for the Switch.
Oh yeah, it's Minish Cap is so good.
Right, you find yourselves coming across a room. The floor looks to be bottomless. Shink, you will see on one of these spaces distinctly.
Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it.
A smattering of dust that is just settled on what appears to be just empty air.
Oh. Do we have any peerless stones? What's going on up there, Kraku? What is going on up there, Kraku?
And Shink steps on the teleporter. Wait just a second.
Chink,
Alright.
Zesh, what's going on, my dudes?
Kraku, what is happening up there?
Alright, Shink, with a ruby flash, you vanish. You teleport to a different spot.
Oh dear.
Boop.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that puzzle. Look at all those X's.
I'm just gonna excuse me, Brom. Excuse me, Helly. Excuse me, Zesh.
Of course. Go ahead.
I can't move past Zesh though for
Zesh is much larger than Ron and Helly.
Zesh's thigh.
Okay, she's just go between her thighs.
Yes, I totally want to do that, so I get my head crushed like a watermelon.
She would do it. She
I
would
mean, if you
absolutely just
ask.
murder you.
Yeah. No, the only
Yes,
person
nicely.
who's just
That's
like
Zesh's
no.
thigh. Zesh, may I get past you, Kraku?
What?
Can I get past you? He says happily.
Shink, where'd Shink go?
She would have watched as Shink just looked at this area and looked over at the teleporter and stepped onto the teleporter pad, vanishing in front of you.
She chose the teleporter.
Oh.
This is a training grounds.
God damn it, give me just a second.
You should be indifferent to
But-
how
Oh. Well, I guess Zesh already left. It was quick.
You watch as Zesh vanishes in a bit of red light. Rurin, you will come to the same room and again seeing at the edge over here on this specific square a smattering of dust that just hangs in the air.
Let's see here. He like unfurls his wing and then like plucks a feather and then drops it on this tile.
You watch as the feather floats down and descends into the darkness.
Okay. And then he'll do it again on this tile.
Same thing.
Interesting, Krakow. Guess I'll take the step forward. Does anything happen on this X?
No, nothing happens on the X. It is merely a pattern on the tiled floor.
Okay. Well, friends, Zesh and Chink went on the teleporter. I believe I'm gonna try and get through this room.
I believe in you. You've got this.
Okay. He like raises a leg and then like puts it one talon down, so he's like this, like halfway, like that.
You gotta
So
test the flooring.
Tapping the floor with his foot, with his
And
talon.
bringing your foot down onto where the dust has settled, you will find that there is solid flooring there.
Oh, there's an invisible trail. Stands on it. He will take an arrow from his quiver and kneel down and then like start like trying to tap where the floor would be in front of him.
Over here,
Yeah, right there in front.
bringing the arrow down, it will tap.
It'll tap. Okay, and then he'll step forward again. He will step on this one.
Kelly will start following him.
Yes.
And then he will continue to do the same thing with the arrow, like over here.
All right, bringing the arrow over here, it will tap.
Okay. And he'll just continue to do so. Like, is this the next one? And
It will tap.
okay. Then he'll stand on this one. He will attempt to tap it here.
It will tap.
Okay. And then
I like how Shake's slowly moving up there.
I'll do this one in front of me.
It'll tap.
Okay.
All right, stop.
Okay.
Helly, you watch as Ruin step forwards and plummets.
Oh.
Ruin, you fall and
I can't flap
you
my...
feel like you just tripped. You hit solid ground immediately.
Oh. Okay.
Would you like to stand up?
I would like to observe my surroundings before I
Your
stand.
surroundings are shadow and darkness. You can't see anything.
I have fucking... I don't.
Oh.
You have dark vision, I'm pretty sure.
I do not.
Oh.
I do not have dark vision.
You have a tinderbox. You should have. You have an adventure pack.
You think an owl would have dark vision? Yes, I have an explorer's pack, so I will pull out a torch and light it.
Are you going to do this while you're laying on the floor?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. Ignore that you can see him right now. You pull out a torch.
Thank you, little
can't
man,
see the
Lee.
torch. You light the torch, but there's still
Thank
no light coming from
you.
the fire that is on the torch. You hear the fire, but there's no like sight of fire.
I was gonna say, I have a starry cloak. Would that not be emitting light at some point?
You can't see any light at all from your position.
I'll attempt to stand up.
All right, standing up, you find that you're standing about waist deep in just magical darkness. You look around, you can see Helly, you can see Braun, and the realization comes to your mind that the floor is just a lie. There is no bottomless pit here.
Oh, those friends. He looks up at them.
Yes. Oh.
It's just murky water.
Oh.
It's not a bottomless pit at all. I would like to flap my wings and get out of the water.
You're not in water. It's just magical darkness. It's an
Okay.
illusion.
I like to flap my wings and get out of the magical illusion. And just be like, whoop. Yeah, it's
You can
just,
also vice versa, just walk over to it.
it looks like
I guess Ellie, let's go forward.
Ellie's gonna tap her foot on this block in front of her to see if it's
This
stable.
this one, yeah, it's stable. Everything in the room is stable.
The one in front of me, this
I
one.
told you the
That one, you don't feel anything underneath your foot.
I told you, Bum, the ADHD is gonna act up sooner or later.
Can Helly jump to this one?
Thank you for the follow, and we appreciate it. There's a message for the dungeon
This
master.
one, you won't feel anything.
Can Helly jump to
If you give me a strength check and pass.
it? Let's try it.
Ellie's like, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna do this.
Strength check, not strength save. Let's see. Strength.
With a 13, you'll actually make your jump and get to the other space. Yep.
Is this solid ground in front of me?
Tapping it? No, it is not.
Damn it, what's... But your what in front of Braun is solid.
It is.
Mhm.
Helly's gonna try to jump to this one.
Give me another strength check.
I was gonna. That's a save.
It's fine. It's still the same modifier.
Oh.
You find yourself falling forward into the illusion of darkness. Although if you stand up, your head just barely clears it. So everybody will see like the top half of your head and your eyes, and you'll be able to see them.
That's crazy.
We're in the middle of a dungeon. We do apologize. Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. Dungeon Master, I wish to help adventurers. Here's an offer if you choose to accept. I give them a health potion, but they have to roll the ones who do not roll 10 or above do not get the health potion. Do you wish to accept my offer of helping them? That's what they said.
What is this?
That's what they said.
Was a person in Goat's chat asking you, the dungeon master, if they can give us a health potion if we roll higher than a 10? That's the summary.
Yeah.
That's a really weird way of saying that. I will say, unfortunately, we're not doing that because they've already bought plenty of health potions.
Yeah, we're fine.
What is this gym leader square zone? What is this?
But thank you. We appreciate it.
Oh,
Walking into this room, you will see several colored gems sunk into the floor. Each one pulses with light slowly, almost like one at a time. It'll be like the top one, a red one will flash first, then the purple, then the orange, then the black, then the white, and then the yellow, and it'll keep going in that order.
it'll go white, then yellow, then orange. So it's just going in a circle.
Yes, it's going in a circle.
Helly looks at
Okay,
Braun.
I'll stand over by this purple pink one. And I guess when the light comes around, I'll tap the gem.
I will
As
move forward.
As Braun
pulling.
and
Could
Helly,
you help me?
Yeah, of course I might help you. I thought Oh, I didn't say it. I reach out my hand and I help out Helly.
Helly grabs Braun's hand.
Yeah.
it's gonna be effortless to pull her up.
And there you go. I pull you up. All right.
Rurin, as you touch the gem, as the light comes through, it will blink twice, and then you will see the red gem blink, then the white gem blink, and then the orange gem blink.
Helly just wants to touch all the gems.
He puts his hand on the pink light, Does it do anything?
You see the blink. You see the pink light blink. It'll flash 3 times, and then it'll go back to normal, flashing in a circle.
Okay. I thought it was pink first. That's why I touched it. Okay. When it comes around, he'll tap it again. He'll tap the.
All right. It'll blink twice, and the yellow one will flash. Then the black one will flash, and then the pink one will flash.
Helly
Helly, could you tap that gem for me?
Helly taps yellow.
All right. The yellow gem will brighten up and stay bright.
Rom, could you tap the black one for me, please?
Of course. Boop. Boop.
And I.
Shink, and before we go further, go ahead and tap the last one.
Yes, I was gonna put my hand on the pink one with my claws.
All right, tapping the pink one will cause it to also brighten up. Same with the black one. As they were tapped in the correct order, they will blink twice, and then the circle of light will begin going again. However, it is going at twice the speed it was previously.
Okay.
Before we move on, Shink and Zesh.
I would like to open the door.
Right, opening the door, you find a seemingly empty room that has 2 odd devices on either side of it. At the top of each device appears to be a small ruby indentation on top of a pedestal of stone.
Shink looks at Zesh for confused, basically, if they should go in.
Zesh shrugs.
All right, Shink, as you enter the room, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
19. All right. Looking around the room, it still just seems empty to you. There's just these 2 pedestals and nothing really interesting seems to be happening. You do feel like there was some sort of effect for half a second there, but it seems to have disappeared almost immediately.
How large are the pedestals?
They stand to be about chest height to you.
And I guess they're fixed to the floor, right?
Yes.
Does touching the gem do anything?
No. Touching the gem will have no effect on you.
Alright. Can I steal the gem?
The gem is inlaid into the pedestal. You can attempt to take the gem.
Okay.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Not thieves' tools?
Thieves' tools would be too delicate to remove the gem.
Damn it. Okay. Strength.
16. You do a bit of digging at the top of one of the pedestals, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to get a claim on the edge of the jewel. It just stays in place.
Damn it. Well, Shink will just leave and go to the other door.
Go to the other door.
This door.
This door will open without any issue, leading you back to the hall where you first found yourselves.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh.
passing through another little spot, you will find a hallway filled with these red lights that seem to reach across the wall, from one wall to the one across from it. These lights will blink at intervals.
Nope.
If you'd like, you could give me an intelligence check.
No.
Nope. Okay.
I'm assuming that's where the other teleporter goes, and I'm not going there.
All right. As they make their way back to the same area again, Rurin, Helly, and okay, they're going into that other space instead.
All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, they're going. Let them have it a little bit of an adventure.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, they're having some adventure. Let them have an adventure.
Right, Shink, you see a somewhat larger teleportation pad.
Excuse me.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a new model for Zesh.
I'm doing it.
Doing it.
Doing it. Yep.
Give me just a moment. Ah, there it is. Okay. Meow. Zesh, you watch as with a flash of red, Shink vanishes. Give me just a second. Alrighty, Shink, you find yourself in a little area that's got some open space. That space, one which opens into a somewhat odd room filled with levers. At the other end of the room are a series of grates that are like gates that rise and fall, and they are all currently closed to the bottom.
And what's on the other side here?
You're not close enough to see what's on the other side.
Well, I'm gonna go peek. Gonna have a little look-see.
Have a little look. Let's have a little look. All right. Alright, fixed.
In this room, you will find another teleporter, as well as two more gems in either side of the wall. I should probably show it like this.
Shink just waits for Zesh.
There we go. I fixed it, Zesh.
God damn it. Gotta...
There you go, lady.
There. As you find yourself at the same area, there's a room with a series of levers, grates, and Shink is currently staring into yet another room.
So much fun when the party splits up. There you go, lady. Now you can be happy.
Alright, Shink, you are in the room with the 6 levers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, I need to just need to find something I can use here. Give me just a second. Just trying to find something that could act as an indicator for. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just draw it. That's terrible. Delete. There we go. The arrows indicate which directions the levers are currently in.
Hmm. I like to pull this lever in the opposite direction. How come I can't click it?
Which one?
The middle one on top.
Into the opposite direction. All right, putting it into that position will cause the first gate to open. Or rather, the middle gate will open.
The middle. Okay. Then I want to put the bottom lever in the middle in its opposite direction, pointed right.
All right, switching the lever to this direction will cause the middle gate to close.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'll put it back to where it was before.
All right, putting it back into its position again, it will open the middle gate.
Okay, these two levers I'm gonna put in. Make them both facing right,
All right, making
and the
them
one on
both
top.
facing right will cause the back grate to open up.
Yeah.
Be really funny.
I'm gonna flip the switch above me.
Flipping the switch above you. All right, and nothing will happen.
Okay, then I'm gonna flip both of the switches.
All right. Flipping both of the switches, top and bottom. And with that, the last grate will open.
Yay! Shink does a little dance before running forward.
Hooray!
Gonna open this door.
Right, opening this door, you find yourself in a room that has 8 platforms, several of which are raised and several of which are lowered. I'll actually borrow these arrows. Give me just a second.
Looks like we're on our own adventure.
Those pointing up mean the platform is raised. Those pointing down is the platform is lowered.
Okay. Shink will just kind of move past all of that and open the door at the back.
Attempting to open the door at the back, over here or over here.
Over here.
Alright, trying to open that door, nothing will happen. There's no keyhole. The door seems to open outward towards you only.
Oh. Well then, how about these doors?
These doors are also closed. However, they are much larger and they bear the symbol for the Mind Forge. However, at the center of the symbol of the Mind Forge, you will see an image of a scale, and that scale is balanced.
A balanced scale?
Alright, Zesh standing on that platform will cause it to lower, which will cause this one above it to raise.
Which one raised?
The one next to you, Shink.
Okay, that one raised?
Yeah.
I'll hop on this one.
Alright, this one will lower, and the one across will raise. We're gonna go ahead and pause right there on you guys and get back to Rurin and his group.
Okay.
Again, the light is now pulsing at double time, so it's going a little faster than previously.
All right, I will tap it once it gets to me again. Do I need to roll like a reflex check, like a dexterity check for that?
Yes.
All right. Hooah! Yeah, 10, 14.
All right. Doing that, we'll have the light linger and then blink twice. The red one will blink first.
Oh.
The white one will blink second, and the orange one will blink third.
All right, I will step over.
However, unlike the previous portion, they will all stay lit up.
Oh.
Oh,
Bah.
they all stay lit. I tap the pink one, I guess.
All right. Tapping the pink one will cause nothing to happen. No, there is no noticeable change.
I will then tap this orange one first.
Again, there is no change. It is still lit up.
Tap this white one.
The white one that is lit up will, again, there will be no change.
Tap that yellow one.
Touch the orange.
The red will have no change. And the yellow will have no change.
Oh, Friends, what if we try? You said it was red. It was red.
Red, white, and orange.
Yeah. What if we all tap it at the same time? The three lit up ones.
Okay.
Kaku.
All right.
He puts his hand on it.
I put my hand on it.
Same with Howie.
All right, now everybody make a dex check.
Of course.
Just a dex check.
A dex check, yes, to see if you manage to press the button at the same time.
Well, I hope so. I got a 23. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Braun missed the button entirely, and Helly didn't tap it at the same time as you did, Rurin.
Okay.
So there is no noticeable change.
Okay. How about
Well,
on the?
no,
Yes.
let me get up. Hey,
You missed. You didn't fall. But
I believe that he went past the
He,
button.
like, stumbled. He
Yeah.
stumbled in.
Yeah.
All right.
For a dwarf, going for a button and hitting the floor is pretty much, they're basically a coffee table at that angle.
Okay. How about on the count of three? On three, we all put our hands on the light.
Okay.
All right. Do you understand, Helly? Do you understand, Helly?
I know. I know.
Okay. Well,
Oh no!
Did Helly die?
No, she just sent me something.
it's your DC.
Oh, it was funny.
There we go.
Helly touched 3. Should we touch on 3?
Yep.
On three, on the word three, we will put our hands on the light at the same time.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, and 3. And then I put my hand. Okay, well, I didn't know we had to roll again.
You got to do a dex save again, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a save? You did say it was a save. I'm losing it. I also rolled a nat 1. Now I'm the fuck up here.
Or not a save, yeah, it is a dex check, but whatever.
Oh,
These are the same modifiers. Well, alright. Going on 1, you actually try to press it before you say 1, as the other 2 also fail to press it at the same time.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Thought my thing was being gay.
What if we just put our hand on it? Does it have to be at the same time?
Touching the gem is activating the gem, so yeah.
Okay, alright. Shall we try once more? Kaku?
Yes.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, bro. I can't roll to save my life right now.
Congratulations, you all managed to press it at the same time.
Oh,
You had to get within a certain amount of each other.
okay.
With that, all the gems will light up and then go just stay bright as you hear a click come from the double doors.
Oh,
Oh.
Kaku.
And Helly pushes the door open.
Brum, I don't want to hate on your people, but this puzzle nonsense is really racking my brain.
What do you mean, my people?
Your dwarven people, Brom. The dwarven people.
I don't know these people.
I thought, won't you?
I
think
don't
of
really
that?
know them. Like they're not
Wait.
besties.
Oh god, please, give me just a second.
Okay, my mistake, Kraku. But why are dwarves so obsessed with puzzles?
And you aren't? Come on now.
Not entirely, no.
You don't like puzzles?
I'm gonna go this way. Okay, nothing important.
Oh, hey. Hey, friend. Good to see you here.
Alright, pushing from your side, the doors will open, causing all the platforms in this room to go level.
Hello.
Oh.
Krakow.
Right?
Well, seems that we have met up again.
Oh, hello.
Haley pets the old lady on her leg. Hello.
What seems to be
Naked old
happening
lady.
in this room?
Haley doesn't care. She's naked.
What seems
Haley's
to be
seen enough
happening
naked
here,
people.
Krakow?
Zesh's leg feels oddly like metal.
Uh, Haley's highly fascinated now.
The store's still closed?
That door is still closed.
What are these anyway?
Those are the Mind Forge symbol, like statues.
Okay.
They show like more three-dimensional symbols of the Mind Forge logos.
Okay.
You know,
What?
Now that I-
So this
they
is
look like
just a
noses.
pillar.
Yeah, that's just a wall.
Alright.
now that I think about it, Brom, there was a door in the last room. Should I go check and see if it was open, Krakow? I'm gonna go check. I'll go be right back. I'll be right back.
Rurin, no,
Yes?
we should not
Yeah?
go alone.
Okay, would you like to come with me?
Sure.
Okay, let's go together.
I don't want you to go alone like last time.
You have a... Well, you have a point. Okay, we'll go together. I swear to God, if these lights turn back on.
Door
Okay.
closes behind Braum and locks. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, alright, okay.
Alright, coming into this room, just like the door that is in the other side, it doesn't appear to have a locking mechanism from your side, but it also only appears to open outwards towards you.
Oh, so there's no way to pull it open.
No.
You
Okay.
will go
Hmm.
this way.
It looks like this door doesn't open inward. Oh well.
We're supposed to meet up in the central chamber, it seems. It's
Would it?
connected for some odd reason.
Would the central chamber be the one in the double doors area?
Yeah, it just seems like it would be, but I guess it's not. I guess this is nothing.
Is this not the central area?
Yeah, you'd think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, well, if we're supposed to meet up here,
Yeah, because it connects to the other puzzles.
well, then
Looks like-
should we just wait for everyone?
No, I think we'll go find them.
Okay, all right.
Let's go take care of them.
I believe they might have gone on without us. Brom.
Hell no!
Right.
Eh, they always seem to be doing that. I don't understand why.
They always seem to be going on ahead without us, Krakow.
Congratulations, Ellie.
My
You're dead. Oh,
You find yourself in a room filled with spikes.
Haley
Wait.
jumps.
Give me a strength check.
Let's do it.
Nat 1 trips into the spikes. Oh,
Holy shit.
break
wow.
the teleporter.
Wait.
It's off that one. Haley doesn't trust it.
I actually will on some. Okay. Oh, but the thing hasn't started. It doesn't.
Hey, Ellie, how are you?
Haley tells Braun about the spike room.
Oh yes. See, it does exist.
Get some.
Shink, are you wearing anything made of metal?
Yes.
It's okay, but
I don't know, is the rapier made of metal?
I'm asking if you're wearing like armor-wise.
Armor? No.
Okay, then you won't feel any pull, so you can move forward, no problem.
Oh. Uh-oh, Zesh.
Zesh.
oh, she's not wearing anything metal.
Zesh, give me a strength check.
You are then ripped apart. What's happening over here, Kaku? What's going on?
17. With a bit of struggling, you'll be able to keep yourself from being pulled into the wall and make it across. Helly, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Light armor?
You're wearing studded leather armor, which technically does have metal studs in it. I'm going to have to ask you to make a strength check as you try to pass.
Wait a second.
Rurin, you will watch
Oh, sorry.
as Helly goes to move in front of the jewel, only to get immediately picked up and put on the wall. And she's just sort of hanging there on her armor.
Oh dear. Brom, I
Mm-hmm.
might need your assistance down here. Helly seems to be stuck to the wall.
Oh,
Yes.
Zish!
She has already moved on without
Huh.
us.
Hold up, Shink.
She
Zish!
got big puppo ears. She can hear us. Wee.
What do you want me to do about it?
Helly's stuck to the wall. You're big, strong. You're the big, strong lady.
You're the big, strong lady. No.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, I
then
will
what do
try then.
I'm going this way.
All right, let's try. Let's go. Let me roll a strength. A 1. Not a natural 1. A 1.
A 1. On a 1, you will pull with all your might, but you just can't seem to draw upon your strength. It's the equivalent of trying to open like a pickle jar, but not being able to let your hands like slipping.
Can I assist Helly? How much is Helly's strength?
Helly, if you'd like, you can make another strength check with advantage, because Braun's going to attempt to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
With an 18, you'll be able to, with Braun's help, pull yourself off the wall and start making your way towards where Zesh and Shink are.
Bah.
Bah.
Where'd Bird go?
Somewhere there's a timeline where Helly just got crushed by Zesh's boob as Zesh got pulled into the wall on top of her.
No.
So this is a button.
No!
This is a button on the floor, yeah.
No.
It looks to be another
It looks like a
teleporter.
teleporter.
Yes, but it's on the. It's like a. If you walk on it.
I mean, you can go over it.
Okay.
That's up to you.
I want to.
From what we know of the red ones, you gotta walk on them. But we haven't really tested otherwise.
I'll attempt to fly over it.
All right, flying over it, you're fine. You get to the other side.
Hello. He waves at Zesh. I made it over. Pretty easy, actually. Don't know why none of you guys did that. Anyway, moving on, Kraku.
Zesh just gives him a dirty look.
Oh, you always give me dirty. All the time. I've done nothing wrong.
He earns them.
On the right-hand side, there will be stairs leading up to the first level again. Going forward, there will be a large room with a hallway going either direction.
I'll go over here.
I don't trust those stairs.
I'll go over here.
Those stairs are suspicious.
I'll just keep going, I guess. I'm going down this way, friends. He yells, so now people know where the fuck he's going. Oh, what a fucking waste. Wait a second.
Wait.
He looks down. He looks down at the pattern and then he puts his hands on the wall. Or he puts his hand on the wall.
You find wall.
Nice.
Wall.
Is it cold or is it warm?
It's just a wall.
Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question.
It's room temperature.
Okay, cool. That's good enough. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. There's nothing down there. What did you guys see? The stairway? Was there anything in the stairway?
No,
Don't know.
don't know. Didn't check.
All right.
Was I supposed to?
I don't know, but something tells me we are not very adventurous as a group, are we?
Yeah, I don't know. We're pretty adventurous. We found ourselves in that spike room, me and Helly.
No, I still haven't seen this spike room, Kraku. I don't believe you.
Helly explains to the dumb bird she got stuck in the spike room, so she dumb bird she shushed.
I don't think there is a spike room. Show me the spike room, and then I will believe you, Kraku.
Are we in a maze?
2 against 1. How can't you believe? Big dumb bird.
Why did it happen, Kraku?
This is I'm feeling a maze here.
I'm feeling. Yeah, this feels.
Oh, another button. And Helly touched the button.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, there's. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, indeed.
Helly smacks the bird's tail feathers.
Okay.
Helly's not happy with bird.
Okay, little child.
Oh, no.
I believe Helly is older than this dumb bird.
Like some feathers. You could always ask, little goblin.
Helly doesn't want your smelly
hold on 1
feathers.
second.
Well, don't touch me then, you
Oh.
fuck. No, kidding.
Zech, what did you find?
Order.
Oh.
Oh, there's one over here as well.
Go, did you see the thing I sent you?
Yes. Wah.
Helly stuck.
Helly stuck. Helly big stuck.
I shall put it in the art.
Is this a wall? Why is it just like empty?
Helly steps on this.
God damn it. Hold on 1 second. Everybody stop moving. Helly did a thing.
Yes, Helly.
Oh, you all.
Let's see. Where does that one go? Okay, that one goes there.
Into the spike room.
Would have been so much easier. Helly steps on this one.
And bruh.
Hello, welcome back.
I wanna tell Big Dumb Bird, Big Owl Dumb Bird, how to
Alright,
get back
okay.
so he can step.
Give me a second. You guys are making me switch between different modes and it takes a second.
It's not my fault. You cannot yell at someone that is not doing anything wrong. That's rude, sir.
You can yell at
Helly-
anybody. What are you talking about? That's not true
No.
at all.
No. Helly explains to Bird that he could go back to.
That's you.
No, you come here and listen to me and my dumb baby bird.
I did not hear you. You are too short. Moving on.
Wow.
Helly's trying to explain to you that you can get to the spikes.
Look at this goes back here.
Right, opening the door, you find yourself at the level room again.
He looks down at Helly and sees that she's talking, but only like the last part of what she was saying.
Actually, opening this door, you will find that it swings open to a door that swings open towards the same direction you came from again. So this one, much like the one in the level room, whenever you're trying to open it from the other side, the second one will not be able to open from this side that you're on.
Brom, do you think that
Backtrack.
Hetty...
Damn it.
Do you think Hetty's a little fussy?
Ron heard everything Helly was talking about the whole spike thing and where to find the button to take him to the spikes.
Right.
Brom, do you think Hetty's are being a little fussy or antsy as of late?
No. No.
I don't know. She seemed... I don't know. She was smacking my tail earlier, so I don't know what's happening.
Hmm. I
Helly
don't
just
know.
doesn't like that bird.
Mm.
I think right now we're going to go ahead and take a short 5-minute break to go use the bathroom,
Yeah.
get some drinks, get some
liquids.
snacks.
The liquids. Oh boy. Bop. I cast Misty Step on myself. My Misty Step.
You misty step inside of yourself and promptly explode.
Hell yeah, I gibbed myself. Believe me, I'm waiting for the moment where I'm like, I don't know what this spike room is about. Then roll a nat 1 on a strength and then die.
I should have noticed you updated Zesh's model.
Oh,
Got the crown, the cape, and the brooch.
there's a picture? Where?
On Goat's Twitch.
Oh, I see. That's cute.
Still has that AKA stuff going
Huh?
from when you guys were in the Feywild.
What?
The Grar, aka Zesh,
Yeah, I was
and
like,
Tommy, aka Braun.
uh,
I can't even see Helly's because it's the same color as her.
yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello, my name is Marty. Marty the Traveling Dog Bowl. I have skin cancer.
Well, I'm supposed to look like a dog, all fluffy and furry, but instead it looks like I've got scales and I'm reptilian, but I'm not.
I'm not. I'm an actual dog. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, would you like to buy from me?
I promise it isn't contagious. Fails insight check, very contagious.
Very contagious. In fact, breathing near him, the pathogens are now inside.
If you within 5 feet, you have to make a Constitution save.
What's that? He's about to sneeze? Roll this dex save to see if you get out of the way in time.
No, that's an AOE attack right there.
What's up?
Ayo. It's a cone. We're talking about the backup character, but we're just messing around.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Dude.
I'm here.
Dude.
Dude.
Oh, here's some worrying news that I fucking hate.
Fantastic.
Some crappy stuff has been happening with Mayu's work lately. And it's like he has to go do a physical, but apparently it's way past due, the physical. And he's been having to use the CPAP machine, but he can't use it because the mask is too fucking small or something like that. So he's got to do
I thought the CPAP machines masks are usually only for like the nose, right?
No, it's a whole face mask.
Oh, the one for my uncle, he only uses it on his nose.
Face. So he hasn't gotten any work because he has to go do a physical, and if they don't pass him, even though apparently there was an app or something to record that he's been using the CPAP machine, which we didn't know about. He's got to go in for it, and if they don't pass him, we don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, I don't know what the CPAP has to do with the physical. Have you ever had a physical before?
Yes, I've had a physical. Yes, the CPAP.
Most of it's just making sure that your testicles tense when you cough.
The CPAP machine is for his sleep apnea.
Yeah, I don't think that'll have any draw on his physical at all.
Well, let me tell you, apparently it will, which makes no damn sense.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because
all physical is about is checking height, weight.
Sleep apnea is for it. It makes no sense.
It makes no fucking sense. I live in New Jersey. I don't know where you guys live, but
sleep apnea has to be part of the physical to check that he's not falling asleep at the fucking wheel when he's driving, which he is a local delivery driver, so why would that be an issue? And because that's an issue, if they don't pass him, I don't know what happens next. He might lose his job, and then we don't know where to go from there. So we're just kind of on a worry streak right now.
It should be fine.
Got a back windshield.
I'm gonna choose to think that you guys are gonna do okay.
I hope so. I hope so.
Ain't no hope. Get will. Victory or nothing. The doctor's gonna grab him by the balls and he'll be like, all right, you're fine. All right, you're good.
Is that what doctors do?
For a physical, yeah, that's one of the tests they do is they take you by the balls and ask you to turn your head and cough.
What?
I mean, they might not ask you to do that, but that's how they ask guys to do physicals.
Yeah.
It's to test the reflexive muscles that connect to the groin area.
I did not know that.
Also, they'll push your testicles inside of you and then see how long it takes for them to descend again.
Yeah.
What?
That I did not know.
Yes.
All the sports kids that I grew up.
It's all again to make sure your inner muscles and groin muscles are working correctly.
The only thing the guys would ever complain about is the dude sticking his finger inside of them or doing and touching
That's
their
a
junk.
prostate exam. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to do that for a physical. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a physical.
You just touched the balls.
Yeah, the pushing on the balls and such. That's a basic physical. Where the fuck are you guys getting your physicals done where they're sticking their fingers and stuff in you?
I'm gonna say we live in a really redneck area.
Behind the CVS. Isn't that
Behind the Walmart
Right.
shopping center.
Is everybody here? Rurin,
Yeah.
Helly,
My
Braun,
Wow.
Pink, and Grar. All right, we're all back. You guys can start moving around again. And fucking Rurin. Don't move, guys. Ruin stepped onto a teleporter and vanishes in a bright flash of light, finding himself in a empty room. But as soon as he appears inside of it, a purple field grows out around him to a certain ratio. This field is an anti-magic field. The teleporter will no longer work now.
Again?
You are currently just
He's
in this
trapped.
room.
we'll leave him.
Where did Ruin go?
Now he might be trapped. Ruin,
No.
would you like to try the door?
Leave him.
I will attempt to try the door.
All right, opening the door, it will open, and you will see that the other door, as it has been opened, is still open for you. and leading out into the hall. If nobody had opened this door, he would have been trapped in there.
Hallie goes over here.
Well, that was a odd room. That was
You're
weird.
lucky I didn't close it.
Well, hello, friends. Yeah. Cool. That was weird. I teleported to an odd room back there. Ah, I see. No one gives a shit. Moving on.
It's good to see you, my good friend.
Okay, just gonna pass through Zesh. Thank you. Goodbye.
No.
No. She's like, no.
Hallie become egg.
No, come here, no.
Wait, so where did this teleporter take?
That one took Helly to this spot here.
So wait,
Okay.
this is a training room, correct? It's all training or something or another. Okay? It's all...
Wait for Ruin. Right here.
Hello. Wait, didn't we? Wait. We didn't check the stairs back there. I should go backwards.
Shinx-
Check those stairs.
No, you don't. Come
You can choose to step over the teleporter.
Go back.
Come along,
Uh,
Ellie. Let's
you
jump
know.
over this teleporter.
I'm gonna go.
You seem to have a bit of a trouble with it, so let's jump over it.
Chink, friend.
I'll let you have a running start. Go ahead.
No, Hallie stays here.
No. Come along.
Hallie stays. No. Hallie stays here.
No. Come along.
Hallie wants Dumbird to come here so he can step on this button.
Come back here.
That is not a button, that's a teleporter.
Button to Hallie. Hallie doesn't understand teleportation.
Did you come back here to check the stairs too, Shink? Kraku.
I step over the
Shink
teleporter.
nods.
Oh, let's go together. I wanted to see it too.
I will ask that you be careful. She says in Captain Powell's voice.
He gives a thumbs up. He's like, of course, Kraku. When am I not careful?
Can we vote to like kill him off the island?
Get him off the island.
I vote Bird off island.
Careful this whole time since I've rescued you all, Kraku. Let's go. Oh, Brom, hello.
Hello.
All right, going up these stairs will ascend back up to the first level. However, upon doing this, you will hear a loud rumbling coming from what sounds like the vault room.
The mulch
The vault
The
room.
vault.
room. I heard mulch. What?
It's okay, hi. It's
What
okay.
happened? What happened?
Give me a second as I move everybody.
No, why can't I have Bird follow Helly? He does not listen to
I
Helly.
don't believe you. I just don't believe goblins. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's mean. It's not true. He'd never. say
Helly's
that.
gonna tell Shink what happened.
Oh, I'll take the carrot. Thank you.
Thanks for that free carrot, baby.
I like
That carrot's
carrots.
been in his pocket for like a long time now.
Oh,
When am I not careful? I don't. That's weird. I dare say I'm one of the most careful ones in this group.
Good.
All right, there we go. Got you all moved over here.
That's a bit of a statement, if there ever was one.
Statement. That's a bit of a statement.
Right, you are all back up on the other side, where the stairs seem to have opened up, and again, you had heard a rumbling coming from the vault area.
You can't just zip across like that, Kelton.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta wait.
I'm as tall as you, if not a little taller.
You gotta wait. We're in a tight space.
behind me.
Wow.
You do not deserve to be over me. I am not your egg.
Okay, grow taller. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, Helly can just like zip through that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Entering
do that.
into the central area, you will see that the area where the Mindforge symbol is, has actually lowered, and there is a set of stairs descending.
Oh,
I did it.
please.
It's in this. I was going to say that this is the start of the descending stairs right
Thank you.
here.
There we go. Oh. Oh, stairs. Hey. I was in this room earlier. There were no stairs here.
Friends found something.
I know.
Yes, we see it.
Yes. Very
Oh.
cool indeed.
Where did it go? Helly starts telling Shink what happened and why other bird's stupid, and Helly does not like other bird.
Helly is now not down for new bird. New
See,
bird
I-
bad.
Just being thirsty.
What happened?
Give me just a second.
Oh, well, dumb bird doesn't understand there's a spike room. Both me and Ron have been in it.
I haven't seen it.
You don't need to see it if you have two people telling you that's happened.
Well,
It's 2 against 1.
to be fair, Kraku,
To be fair, you're dumb and you get stuck everywhere.
untrue. Untrue, Kraku, untrue.
Why would you say that?
How many of the party believes bird gets stuck?
We know you got stuck.
You are continuing down more flights of stairs. Oh wait, it should have been closer to this. Sorry.
Is that going down or is? Oh, I'm going over here. Okay.
It is this way is down.
That's
Okay.
what I figured.
All right, let's go. Come along. Boo boo boo. Wow. There we go.
Go ahead and fill up the center area.
Yes. Are
You
you
just
going to be
copy
all
paste
right,
it.
Telly? Are you?
Helly shook her head no.
Oh no. I'm very sorry, dear Helly. Let us get through this dungeon.
Wait, oh wait, he flew down here, didn't he?
What? I walked down.
I don't believe you.
That's fine.
You fly everywhere. Where am I? I'm stuck
You're under
the
Braun.
dumb bird.
Okay, you can stumble
There we
down
go.
those fucking stairs with your small legs. I have small stubby legs. Ugh. What? Oh.
Sorry, I'm just getting everything moved. God damn it, let me reveal the area. Thank you. Fucking roll 20. Can't wait to get Foundry. Alright, you are at the bottom and there's another set of doors.
I opened the door.
You open the door.
I opened the door. Oh yeah.
Open the door.
Give me just a second.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Kraku, what's over here?
Don't move.
Kraku.
Get back to the entrance of the door.
Kraku, what's over here? I said.
Kraku, who cares about the dumb bird? Bird doesn't believe. He has no belief system.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Hey, I'm supposed to be like in bed, so my brain's not functioning properly, and
Not a problem.
Yeah.
dumb bird has
I'll be in
angered
bed
me.
in a little bit as well. We gotta get further.
All right, as you open the doors, you will see a very interesting room. At the four corners will be much older looking columns that are similar to those that were found in the throne room of the king's area. And now you may enter the room.
Okay, you got it.
All right, you enter the room, and all their eyes begin glowing red. Wait, aren't these hidden? Oh, these are not supposed to be hidden. I don't know why they're on the GM layer.
Oh.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Like, actually, you got it.
Like, actually? Like, could you even be more actual?
I guess I'll stay back here then.
Fuck you. I'm out.
Wait, how come it says 13 when my dice say 16?
Sometimes the dice glitches out.
Sometimes it goes on like a corner. It's annoying. Alrighty. Oh shit, wait. I gotta pull up their character.
Kelly, you gotta roll.
Searching for it. Initiative. Don't forget to click on your character token first.
Oh, where am I?
Are you still
Ron,
under
get off of
Braun?
me.
No, you're not. You're right there. Right next to the
Yeah, I
door.
moved myself.
I was not on top of you.
Yes, you were.
No, I was. Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I saw you. I moved. I was. Shush. There you go. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I have no intelligence today. Where's my initiative? There it is. There we go. I did it.
Okay, I need to delete that one then. Hold on. There we go. All right, Rurin, you're up first.
Okay. Do I see this big old man?
Yes, you do.
Are there a gold?
Yes, this is a
I didn't bring up like,
Shield Guardian.
you didn't bring up the player cards, so I don't know what it was.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I already got these up. Give me
you?
just a second to find them again.
Okay. I am crazy then, if you did. I'm also preparing a satellite. So, okay. Shield Guardians. Oh, crazy. So these red teleporters are all lit up?
All these red teleporters are active, yes.
Let's see what I can do. I guess I'll Hunter's Mark. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to see what it did. It was a bonus action. My bad. Yeah, for a bonus action, I will Hunter's Mark this big old boy. Just want to let you know. No?
Okay. Let's do.
No, he has been hunter marked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose I will shoot him with my bow. Yeah. And I'll use the kinetic bowstring.
Yep. That one's again on the first attack with that bow. It'll happen up every time.
Okay. So, bop. 25.
All right, that will hit.
I will do damage, which is the dreadful strikes are already on the damage, right? I always forget.
I believe so. Yes. If not, if there's a button for it, it's probably there.
11 damage?
Oh yeah, 1d8. Yeah, that's the dreadful strikes is on there.
Okay, and then 1d6 for the hunter's mark?
And 1d6. Yep.
14? 14 damage?
14 damage.
And also psychic damage?
You watch as your arrow kind of like streaks past, striking at its shoulder. The arrow will put a scratch in the armor, but otherwise it seems mostly unaffected.
Okay. That's an issue. Oh, cool. What if I'd like to extra attack. Is it outlandish? I want to attack like a teleporter.
You can if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Give me an attack roll.
Sure. Whoop. 19.
Actually, you're just shooting it straight at the
Teleporter button.
teleporter button, like that.
Yeah.
All right. The teleport will light up as your arrow vanishes. Shink might be able to hear it. It'll be striking the wall right over here at the corner
Oh, okay.
as it skitters across the floor.
Okay. Well,
Well.
I thought that was going to do something, though. I guess. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Helly.
Meh.
Never know.
What hell are we gonna do? Oh,
He's your turn.
Kelly will move.
As you are an artificer, give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, I'll move back.
Well, no, go ahead and move forward.
Okay. I just want to move.
Saying that as you move, we're moving forward, and you got to see the golem.
Yes, let's see. Advantage. And what kind of save or check? What?
Perception.
Perception check. Perception. I'm gonna just assume that's it.
21, yep. All right, Helly, you will take note that between the shield guardian's feet, on the somewhat raised spot that they are standing on, there is a circular indent in the center of that spot, with what appears to be a small porcelain amulet embedded.
Mm. Kelly will move back and relay that to Braun, Shink, and Zesh.
All right, talking to them about that is a free action, so you can still do something.
Like, what am I doing? I guess I could put down my cannon.
And now I gotta go look for the cannon.
I'm sorry. There's nothing else I could do, really.
You putting a cannon right next to the door?
Somewhere in this area.
Oh, okay.
Which cannon are you putting down?
Attack cannon.
The boom cannon.
I
The
can
big
put that
boom.
anywhere, right?
What?
I can put that anywhere I want, right?
Well, anywhere within, like, I think, what it, like, 10 feet of you? 10, 15 feet? Something like that. I
That
mean,
should
find your ability.
1, 2. Yeah, that should be close enough.
It's within 5 feet of you. Oh yeah, that's within 5 feet of you. You can move it there. Would you like to use it to attack?
Yep, this one right here.
Alright, so you chose the Force Ballista or the Flamethrower?
Are these things made out of wood?
They are not made out of wood.
Then I'll use the other one. There's no point in using flames.
Force Ballista, alright. What's your... Alright, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Plus 5.
D20.
That is a nat 1. Unfortunately, the Eldritch Cannon's blast will go a bit wide and hit the corner of the wall over here.
I was hoping it was gonna explode next to him.
The Eldritch Cannon actually just explodes and takes Ruin out with it. No.
And that's what I was hoping for.
Alright, that's your turn.
Yes.
Big boy's turn. Boop. Boop. With a flash of red light. Boop. Rurin.
Hello, sir. It
As
doesn't
a-
teleport, I guess.
It did teleport.
Oh, the other. Oh, it's from that one. Mulberry. Mulberry.
And he came to take a swing at you.
All right, let's take a little. So have a little look. See.
He tried to take a swing at you. As he lifted his arm up at the shoulder, you hear a sudden, kind of like a large click. And then something drops to the floor that looks a lot like a bolt. And then the whole arm comes off.
Oh. Hmm.
It is going to attempt to swing with the other arm now.
Must be not very steady. Okay.
That is definitely a miss.
What is it?
Oh, it was a 2.
Oh.
The first one was a nat 1.
Yeah, I figured it was an that one. Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be this one's turn. 5, 10. 20. And let's see here. Alright. This one is going to have its little, like, chest area kind of open up a bit, revealing what looks to be a small wand.
Fucking rocket.
And a little blast of darkness will hit the floor right in front of the doors here.
Oh, great.
And you will all watch as a globe of darkness swallows that little area. I believe.
Area? Say again?
This area right here in the circle
Yeah.
is completely magical darkness.
I thought you said Alaria. I was like, what? Who?
Malaria.
Malaria?
Y'all have malaria now.
No!
We have malaria.
God damn it. Where'd you go?
Alright, that is its turn. Shink. It's his turn.
Okay. Wait, I wouldn't be able to see him, right?
No, there's a wall there. And yeah, there's some magical darkness shrouding the doorway and Helly.
Do I see this magic? Like, if I turn my head to the
If you were to turn your head, you just see a wall of shadow.
Well, that wasn't there before, now was it?
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Chink will move right there.
okay, damn.
Right, Shink, you will have been told that information by Helly, that between the legs on the little raised area of where the golems are resting, there is a little white porcelain amulet.
Okay, can I stab at the amulet with the rapier?
I mean, you'd have to get closer to the
I'm right beside him. Look at him.
the ones that are up on the actual, like, their starting areas.
Oh, they have the amulets?
Yes, there are amulets on each of these little pedestals at the corner of the room.
Oh, I thought you said the golem things. I don't.
These are golems. There.
That's not...
These are teleporters.
These are teleporters. These are golems.
Mm.
And this is malaria.
This is malaria. Pleasure to meet you.
Well,
Meet you too.
I'd like to target the joints of this thing's other arm
Next
with the rapier.
Mayu says we should have named this session Puzzle Day at the Old Folks Home. That's
17. Hold on one second. That is their AC. So 1 to hit, 2 to miss.
how was it sound?
Unfortunately, you will miss.
Well, I'll try again.
You do not have an extra attack.
I'll use my psionic dice.
Oh, you can use your psionic dice to attack again?
What do you mean? It's light weapons, isn't it? Aren't the psychic blades light?
Oh wait, right. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Bonus attack.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
They should. She should. I'm like, what? Yeah, she should.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
So,
It would be
So
the
am I
one with no
using my-
bonuses.
am I using my bonus action or my dice?
It would be your bonus action to do a bonus attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I don't think your psychic, your psionic dice let you attack twice, do they?
I have side bolstered Mac.
So when your non-psionic training fails you, if you fail an ability check using a skill or tool. Oh no, that's just if you fail on like a saving throw or something.
Oh, okay.
I like how like Shink was like, I don't care about your fucking darkness. Like through it. Like, oh okay.
Yeah.
Like, I assumed like they'd have to roll to like walk through pitch black darkness to find out where they went.
Hmm.
It would have been difficult terrain, but since it's such a small area.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So can I strike again or no?
You can throw a second blade if you like, yeah. But it would be a bonus action though, yeah, there you go. And you were throwing it at the same guy in front of you?
Yep.
Alright, roll for damage.
Cool.
Alright, he takes 6 damage.
Well, that's my turn.
Zesh. Lady. There we go. Lady's leaving her friends behind.
I had the one token selected because of initiative.
You're a fucking idiot.
Who's Mayu saying that to?
My cat.
But it's our cat.
To our cat.
Because she is an idiot.
What'd she do?
She always wants food from whatever we're eating, and he was giving her some. What were you giving her?
It's like some powdered egg yolks
Oh, some egg yolks.
from the egg that I cut up.
Yeah, some egg yolks from like egg he cut up. And she's always sniffing at food, so he gave it like a small plate to her. She just looked at it and was like, no. And then she just walked away.
I think I'm good.
Sometimes they just want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to smell it.
For some reason, she loves cheese.
Yeah, of course.
She
Everybody
likes
loves cheese.
She likes chips and cheese, so whenever I have like Lay's cheddar and cheese, she's like, that's my crack. Give it to me.
You have some survival instinct, I swear to God.
Alright, what you doing, lady?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You passing your turn?
Yep, there's nothing to do.
Alright, it's gonna be this one's turn. 5, 10. Boop, he's going to step on the teleporter. Right over here.
Oh, now she's eating them. There she goes.
Alright, this one's chest is going to open up as it reveals a wand and points its chest towards Rurin.
Hi. Hello.
Rurin, you watch as this golem in particular explodes in a ball of flame. As he casts fireball, but his wand malfunctions and it destroys itself and explodes.
What? Okay.
The golem is not destroyed, however, it will be taking. Hold on one second.
Which one was it?
The one directly lower than you.
Oh, okay. So the wolf one then.
86.
The one south of me, correct?
Yes.
Good north.
Yeah, I thought I heard north too, but then I'm like, what? Maybe I'm going crazy.
You're going crazy because that's at south.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. He said so.
Okay. So he blew himself up. But he's not dead. But he blew himself up.
Now he's looking real
He
angry.
did 18 fire damage to himself.
What is... These golems are not very... What are these?
Threatening.
What are these?
Were these built by dwarves? I feel like this would.
You gotta remember, these things have been down here for hundreds of years.
Reason. Maybe decades, I guess.
Yeah. I gotta remember.
Well, then. This is quite a
Eastern Braun.
Well, what are we doing? What's happening out there? I don't know what's going on. This is a wall of darkness, right?
Yes, it's just a complete wall of darkness.
Yeah, I can't.
Moving through it is difficult terrain.
Yeah,
so
I
it'll be
can't.
double movement.
I can't see. Like I don't even know what's going on out there. I'm just more. I don't even know. I don't even think I'm sure if I'm in a fight. Like I don't know what's going on.
Are you still able to hear outside of the dark? Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
you'd still be able to hear.
you hear the explosion then?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do what he does best, which is not get into the fight and just move back. It's like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I pull back, and I guess I could send my lantern friend to go and inspect what's going on, because I don't know what's going on. I'll send my lantern friend. I'll send Mochi.
I've now realized I had something I could have done on my turn.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Where are you sending Mochi to?
I guess he's gonna go bam 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's difficult terrain. Even Mochi will have difficult
10.
terrain on this.
10, 20, probably here. So why is it difficult terrain? I thought it was
Because
darkness.
it's magical darkness.
Okay.
Even if there's a flame going on inside, you will not be able to see said flame.
Right.
It's like the floor where Rurin fell.
Hi, Cheelan. How you been?
Hey, Chile.
Are you chillaxing?
Rurin, it is your turn.
Well, fuck cool.
You would have heard the same information as everybody else when Helly told everybody.
Okay, I didn't know I was in range of hearing it. Sounds good. Well, is he like blocking the way at all?
You can move as long as you don't move without, like, out of 5 feet of his reach. It won't prompt a opportunity attack.
Isn't this? Okay.
Like, if you do not move to these areas,
Oh. You know what? You are correct. I will Misty Step. As a bonus, as my bonus action, I will Misty Step to. I'll just go right on top of it. Or next to it, I guess. That's 30 feet, right?
you'd know if you measured before you actually did it.
That's I assume.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is this on like a pedestal? Like, do I have to go like?
There's a slightly raised area. It goes up to maybe about ankle height.
Okay. I'll shoot at it with my bow.
Do note that as it is that close to you, it will be at disadvantage.
Okay. Fuck.
Would you like to use a bonus action to like pull out a different weapon, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine. Also, I need to.
Or well, you used your bonus action on the Misty Step.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll just shoot it. Fuck it. My bow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, okay. Roll damage.
And a 7 and 8 is fucking that high for you.
15.
All right, 15, and you will watch as that one shatters.
Nice.
And delete as this one stops moving completely.
Okay. And then I would like to. Is moving a bonus action? Like just-
No, you have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I'll go right here. More specifically, right here. Yeah. And then I'll shoot. I'll extra attack. And I will shoot at the teleporter again.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack damage. Go for the attack. Attack roll.
27.
Alright, 27. It will hit the teleporter and skitter across the floor, across the way. It will knock against the ankle-high pedestal over here and deflect off.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, you're shooting at the floor, my friend.
My friend. Well. Last time it went straight into the wall, like.
While skidding across the floor.
Damn. Hey, you gotta give me points for being at least a little creative. All right.
Yes, I know, but I thought, that hint would have, the first time that didn't work.
You know, whatever. All right.
It is at this point where Rurin has murdered one of the things that I would like to point out that if you really feel like trying, these can count as loot.
Yeah. Yes.
What?
If you feel like trying to steal them instead of just smashing them, that it's a really neat thing.
Harry wants them all.
Or the thing I shattered. What was that made out of? Porcelain, you said?
Porcelain.
How much is that in gold? Shattered.
Shattered porcelain, how much would that be in gold? Absolutely nothing.
Alright, just wanted to make sure. Alright, that's my turn, I'm done.
No, you should give them to Helly and see if Helly can
Helly, your
use them
turn.
against herself. Use them with her. Helly will go
Into the
into
darkness.
Into-
Well, you're already technically in it.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay, so that's 10, 20,
Helly gonna move here.
30.
Does Helly see this?
As you are still in the circle of darkness, no. For all you know, it is still just empty, dark space in front of you.
Can Helly move on top of the space it's sitting?
Sorry?
Can I move on top of the space it's standing on?
Well, you've already used up all your movement.
Hold on.
Damn.
As this is the rough terrain, it doubles the amount of movement you use to get places. So let's see here, you went. This would be 10, 20, 30.
I still want to use my cannon and shoot in front of me because I can see.
Yeah,
But
if you use your
me
cannon to
can't
shoot, if you use your cannon to shoot in that direction, there's a good chance you're shooting yourself.
True.
You won't know if you don't.
True.
Helly doesn't know. Oh well, I could throw fire just in case and see what's going on out there. Helly will use spell.
I'm gonna use a spell.
Yeah.
Nani?
I mean, Nelly's gonna do something an artificer would do for once.
Oh my
Yeah.
To be fair, Hyde, artificers use their guns a lot.
I know.
But this is a rare occasion.
Let's see. You're using Scorching Ray, right? I need to read something
Yeah.
here real quick.
What you reading? Huh, what you reading?
Oh shit. I clicked out of the game for a second. My mistake. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright. Alright, so it would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
So 16 would miss, unfortunately.
Damn. That's my turn.
Alright, it's this boy's turn. He is going to move down. Rurin, if you'd like, you can take an opportunity attack right now.
Sure. With my bow?
Yep, go for it.
With my bow, okay. Am I just doing damage or am I doing the chance to hit?
Your chance to hit.
Okay, I just want to make sure. 18!
Yeah, that'll fucking hit.
Sweet! Alright, damage.
Just barely.
Alright, that's fine. 14! 18, sorry. 18.
18. Alright, he will take 18 damage. Fuck.
With Hunter's Mark, I guess, right? Or is Hunter's Mark...
Hunter's Mark is still on that one that's currently shut down.
Oh, okay. You're right.
You can use a free action to move it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can still move it
I'll
to a
do that
new
on my
enemy.
turn. I'll do that on my turn since this was an opportunity of attack.
Yeah.
Alrighty, its chest is going to open up and point at you, Shink. You will see a wand inside. Alright, with that, I'm going to need everything. Well, Rurin, Shink, and the robot and the cannon need to make dex saves. So roll me a d20 for that cannon, Helly.
Deck save it is. 1.
Or wait, not dex save. Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on.
Alright. Alright.
No, it is a dex save. Okay.
Deck save it is.
As a bright flash of red light strikes the floor right here between you all.
12.
11, and he failed in that one.
Oh.
Helly, I still need that d20 for the cannon. Helly,
Was I spoken to?
Yes.
What do I need to do?
I need a d20 for your cannon.
D20.
Okay, 14. Alright, so everybody failed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Just a second.
So hot.
It's hot in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. Oh no.
Six. Seven, and one last one. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, everybody takes 32 damage.
Oh.
Every single person?
No, just whoever had to make those rolls. So,
Oh. Gee.
Rurin, you take 32 damage. Shink will take 32 damage. Gollum will take 32 damage.
Yep.
And Cannon will take 32 damage. Cannon's only got 3 life left.
So what happened? A beam hit the ground?
The wand used the wand inside the golem's chest is a wand of fireball.
Oh, okay. And it was this one that did it?
Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
What?
What a dick.
This one also had a wand of fireball, but it exploded.
Yep. What an asshole.
Alright, that is its turn. It's gonna be this one's turn. This one won't be able to see Heli, so it's gonna go ahead and move. And at the end of its turn, that darkness is gonna vanish. You're all going to be able to see again.
Oh, there's a cannon.
Shink.
It just
Gotcha.
blocked my path.
You can jump over Heli.
Don't touch me. Baby. Heli can't see. Oh, it's gone. I can see now. I haven't been paying attention much. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's like way past when I'm asleep. And
Yeah, we're about to call it in 3 minutes.
my brain's not liking this.
New sleep schedule, actually staying up late, and then you're like, I hate this.
I can understand what my
This
doctors
is-
were saying there.
I guess that's my turn. I can't go anywhere else.
Would you like to attack the Jill?
Can I attack it from here?
You can throw daggers and such. This is only ankle high, so you can definitely see it.
Oh.
But on the other hand, tiny.
Well,
It is
Shink
small.
has made harder throws. There's no other.
I'm not saying Shink can't hit it. I'm saying, does Shink want to hit it?
I've used my psychic blade, but that won't work on these things or that. And the only other daggers I have is the ceremonial or the mirror.
You have other daggers.
No?
You can also throw the ceremonial dagger and get it back.
Yeah. You can throw any dagger.
Yeah, and pick it up later.
Alright, well, I'll throw the mirror dagger at it, I guess.
Alright, go ahead. That'll just barely like chip out. Go ahead and roll damage.
Shut up.
8. Right, it does get a nice crack through the center of it, but it's not completely broken.
Ah.
You still have a bonus action if you'd like to try.
Can I
I guess
throw
you-
the other dagger?
You can throw the other mirror down. You just do the one with no bonus.
I
And
didn't
plus
have a
one.
bonus to begin with.
He did.
Fine then.
Just do the psychic blade with no bonus, and then plus one it.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, 12 plus 1 would be 13, so that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
So that'll be 7 plus 1 is 8. God fucking damn, we do too much fucking damage.
So much damage.
And that one will shatter.
So much damblage.
Wait.
Oi.
And this one will shut down.
That's my turn.
Alright, it's back to Zesh. After Zesh's turn.
We can still strip them for parts.
Oh, okay, yes, but also, if we steal the amulet, we just keep the whole thing and can still
Maybe.
use it.
Possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know if it'll listen to us, even if we have it, though.
At least one of you is definitely a dwarf.
Yeah,
That's
definitely a dwarf.
Maybe.
It says it definitely dwarf on my sheet.
Definitely with some.
Possibly.
Presumably a dwarf.
He's just. Turns out he's just a really pale kobold.
He's a really small dude.
Yeah, he's a very small person.
You got a problem with me? I'm just a small man.
You're an actual like human with dwarfism.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, hold on.
Zesh, after your turn, we will be ending the session.
I can't think of anything to do though.
Yeah.
I want to leave this as a future me problem.
Alrighty, then that's where we're going to end it tonight. As we're going to name next session "Future Zesh Problems."
Sure.
Somebody write that down.
Write that down. Write
that down, write
that down.
Join us next time on the Archlich's Heart.
Wow.
Zesh's future Zesh's problems.
The problems of Zesh's future past.
It's gonna be really weird if we get to the end and then it turns out like I was the only person in the whole party to have lost a character. All the original characters got to stay.
That would be silly. That would be quite silly. Alright.
They know I'm here now.
Yeah, no problem, Neo. How are you? Hope you're doing well. As far as I know, that's the only thing that's great about the mirror daggers is that they're really shiny, and they shine like mirrors, and they are plus one.
You can look through one and see what the other's showing,
Yeah,
and they're plus one.
yeah, the plus one. Yeah, I'm like,
They're the image used for them definitely isn't the image of Fang daggers from Warframe. Don't look into that.
Alrighty.
Ellie, go evoke something.
oh,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
send it to my mom and see what she thinks.
I hope you all enjoyed the session. Have yourselves a good night.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
We gotta find somebody to raid.
There's Morning Gator. He's doing Dungeons.
Yeah, but I don't know how long he's been going.
Sky Red Fox just started earlier.
Yeah.
They're doing he's doing art.
Oh, there's so many people that are doing D&D tonight. I guess everybody wants to do D&D tonight.
Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Good night.
All right, night.
Nut.
Bye bye.
Oh look, Gokimir is doing Dungeons and Dragons. You can
Yeah.
read them.
Yeah. Well, thank you for guys. Thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate you. Hope you guys have an amazing one. Hope your day only gets better and better. And I am tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Tired. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you.
And look forward to next time because next session will be a much longer one. At least by 2 hours.
Yeah, I feel you, Helly.
Ellie's gonna be nice and sleepy and she's gonna sleep nice and good tonight. Go to bed, Hallie.
Night, guys.
Night, night.
No, no.